Hey, this is my update. I haven't done any for a little bit. Um, in September, I will be a year and 7 months on T, so I wanted to share that. And in September, also at the end of September, I have top surgery, so about a month out. And I kind of wanted to share some things with everyone. Um, I I don't think it is particularly female to male or male to female, but it seems that a lot of people get down on themselves, and I wanted to share my thoughts with things that have happened to me and how I've dealt with them. So I thought that we would have some wine time with Kellin. So let me get this started. So today it's Gnarly Head. Cheers. Alright, I want to start out talking about some of the things that have happened to me at work, because that seems. I went to school online up until now, and so at work was the time where I was mostly out and about with people that knew me. So that was my biggest problem area, I guess. In the beginning, it was a lot of misgendering, and the way I dealt with that was to not worry about it. Because I knew that at some point my voice would sound like this, and I would start having facial hair like this, So I didn't worry about it right at the beginning. I feel like a lot of people, when they first start to transition, they like freak out and they're like, no, you're calling me the wrong thing. It's like, you came out like 3 days ago, or something like that. Um, and it takes people time. It does. It's not going to happen overnight. It's just not. It's not like coming out as gay, where all of a sudden, for some reason, now people understand that. But it's not. Maybe with the whole Caitlyn Jenner thing, it's more. People are getting it more. It's more on the media, but I don't want to get into all that. I just want to talk about me and the things that I've been through. So, there's that, the misgendering at the beginning. I worked at Subway, and I moved about an hour away, and I got a job at Subway again. And Subway does these online training videos called Subway University. It's very intense. But it's like little mini training sessions on how to do the new things. And my old name was still in there. And the manager at the store that I work at now found out my old name and decided she was gonna like bring it up in a conversation, and that was weird. I don't know why you would do that, but yeah, she was like, you totally don't even look like a blah blah blah, and I'm like, that's the point. Like, what the heck? But um, I don't know. I don't work with her anymore, so it's not a problem. And I knew that she wasn't going to be working with me anymore, so I just kind of like let it go, because I'm not going to see her again, so why care? Why let myself care about that? A comment from the same coworker. Uh, she found out that I'm trans because another coworker was looking on my Facebook and saw pictures of me when I had longer hair, and not that I really looked very girly. I don't think I ever really looked that girly. I mean, I guess sometimes when I try to look girly, but I don't know. She asked me if I used to be a girl, and I'm like, okay. And I'm like, where's this conversation going? And then I was like, yeah. And she's like, oh, I totally knew because I can see your bra. And I was like, in that moment, I was really freaked out because I have always been self conscious about my binder. It wasn't a bra, it was my binder. And I knew that people could see it. And it really bothered me. And my fiance is super nice and is like, no, no one can see it, no one can tell. And I'm like, I totally know you're lying, but thank you. like, uh, and I don't know, I just, in that kind of situation, I try to keep it neutral. I don't, I mean, because it was at work, so I'm not gonna like freak out on her because I'm gonna have to see her every day. But I'm that kind of person. I don't like confrontation, so and I knew that she was quitting, so again, I just kind of let it go away because no one else has been like that to me at my work. No one has said anything like that to me, so I don't, no one else has a problem with me. And I know that they know because she told everyone. So, yeah. But no one has said anything to me that's rude or mean or anything like that. So, in that kind of situation, I was really freaked out and like frozen when she first said it. But I just kind of, like, top surgery's coming. I have a month and a few days before I can get it done, so I am just pushing forward. That's where I am right now. Another situation uh, is with my family situation. So I know a lot of trans people face problems with their family. For the most part, my family's been awesome. All pretty much the younger generation has been all awesome. Everyone 40 and under is great. And my dad's entire side of the family is great. Um, but when it comes to my mom's side of the family, I don't. For anyone that doesn't know, my mom died like 2 years ago, almost exactly. And she, like, way before she died, she went to counseling with me and stuff, and like she knew all about me being trans, and she told me to never tell my grandma because she would have a heart attack, and pretty much don't tell her side of the family because they're mean and will judge me and I'll give grandma a heart attack. And so I've just kind of been like I said in my grandma Christmas cards and stuff, but I don't like tell her anything really. My grandpa died like a month and a half ish ago, and we sent my grandma flowers because I was worried about her because she is going blind, and I just want her to not die because he died, pretty much. Because she's like the nicest old lady ever. And I don't know. Happy memories of grandma. But then, so I signed it with Kellin, my name, and so one of my cousins maybe must have explained it to her, like, this is who this is. And so my grandma writes me a letter telling me pretty much that she's glad that my grandpa's dead, and because now he won't know that I want to be a man, and how I should not go through with the surgeries because she's gonna be 80 soon, and she knows all the health problems that I'll have or something like that, and I was like, okay, when I got that letter. Um, the way I handled that was pretty much, I wrote her back, and I was like, Grandma, don't worry about me. Because for one, uh, it's been like almost 2 years. Well, it has been 2 years since I started transitioning. I started socially transitioning around this time 2 years ago. I changed my name, and I just didn't start tea until February. So yeah, it's been about 2 years, and now I have surgery in a month, and everything's going great for me. I feel so much happier, and so this is pretty much how I deal with it. People that are going to be like that in your life and tell you you shouldn't do this because of blah blah blah, or people that judge you, you don't need those people. Like, even if it's your family, I am so much happier now in my everyday life than I ever was before. And if my family can't see that or can't accept that, then I don't need them. Like, I'm not gonna be unhappy myself just because it makes my grandma unhappy. I'm not gonna be unhappy because she decides that in her last years she doesn't want me to transition because that's what I feel. Like, I don't know. Some people may think that's harsh or whatever, but and I love my grandma. Like, I wish that I could still have a relationship with her. I don't know. I'd love for my grandma to accept it and be there with me and care about me as much as she cares about my brother, who I'm sure has not even talked to her since he was like 15 years old. But that's how I deal with it. I don't need the people that aren't gonna care about me, and I just keep on living. I've been, I don't know, I'm just so much happier now, and so all the negative things don't matter. What keeps me going is knowing that I have top surgery soon, and that is gonna make me fit in the way that I want to fit into my clothes. Those are my words of wisdom for people that are having problems in their transition. I highly recommend something that helps you relax. Take a deep breath and think about the future. Think about the things that make you happy. Do yoga. Drink a glass of wine. Because none of the haters matter. It's your life. You live it the way you want to. Those are my words of wisdom. Take it or leave it. Bye bye. Her. Oh, I know what it was. So, is knowing that I'm gonna have. Dexter, stop. Dexter. What else? Which probably I'm not sure. I oh okay I remember.